Hello friends, welcome to the next session on AI. Previous session we talked about Minimax tree. There's a game tree. The problem with Minimax tree was the tree size was increasing a lot as per the number of moves. We couldn't draw a Minimax tree for chess game as it has an on average 35 moves at one unit of time. So it is difficult as the size of the tree increases. Getting to the solution, exploring each and every path has an exponential complexity. So what we are doing here today is we are going to prune that tree. That means we are not going to explore each and every path from the tree, and we'll have some criteria to decide like which part we are not supposed to explore for the solution. So this is nothing but your alpha beta pruning. So the problem with Minimax search, as I already told you, is the number of game state it has to examine is exponential in the number of moves. As I said, there are 35 moves in case of our chess game. So use pruning to eliminate large parts of the tree from consideration. So some part of the tree we just eliminate, we don't consider, we don't explore it in short. So alpha beta pruning is nothing but you cut off the search by exploring less number of nodes. So thus it decreases the complexity and makes the search easy. So here you are supposed to remember this. What is alpha? Is the value of the best choice we have found so far for max. That is for the max node. We already know there are two-player game we are talking about. Max is one player and min is one player. What is the motto of max? Max motto is to win the game so that it will have the highest utility value. What is the job of this thing min? Min is expressed with beta. Min will play in such a way that max should not win the game, right? So its utility value will always be minimum. So when you're working with alpha, the value of the best choice we have found so far is the maximum, and beta is the value of the best choice we have found so far for the minimum. So when you're maximizing, cut off the values lower than alpha, and when we are minimizing, cut off the values greater than beta. So remember these two words in these two lines. In fact, when maximizing, cut off values lower than alpha. When minimizing, cut off values greater than beta. So this will be more clear as we go through some examples. Okay, this is like a min-max tree. We have two players, max and min. These are the terminal nodes or the leaf nodes. And we already know at the leaf nodes, we have utility values. These are nothing but the utility values. As we said, max, we have alpha, and at min level, we have beta. To start with, what we do is we directly from the main route, we directly go to the leaf node on the left side. Go like going in the depth first search, like going to depth of the tree, and whatever the value, the utility value at the leaf node is 3. So we directly assign that value to beta and we say 3. Now, minimum of this node is what? Minimum of this node is less than or equal to beta. The value assigned to beta. Minimum value of this node is less than or equal to value assigned to beta, that is 3. Now let us explore the other path. If we can get lesser than 3. So come this side, what you have 12. 12 is already greater than 3. We are working at minimum level, so will not change. The value will remain same. You explore this path. This is 8. Again, it is more than 3. So beta value is fixed here as 3. Now what we do, as we move up, we copy this beta value as it is as alpha value. So this beta value 3 is copied at the upper level, at the max level, as alpha equal to 3. Now, what is our job here? What is the maximum value of this node here? The max value of this node will be greater than or equal to 3. Remember, this is maximizing. So greater than or equal to value of alpha, that is 3. Now let us explore this path if we can get some good value. So once you come here, come directly to the left side, and what you have is 2. So we assign the beta value as 2. Directly go to the leftmost part. Whatever is the utility value, just assign it to beta. Now what is the minimum value of this node? Minimum value of this node will be less than or equal to beta, right? Because we are talking about minimum. That means it should be less than or equal to 2. But here at max, we already have alpha is equal to 3. Maximum will always select maximum, and it already has greater than this. So what we'll do is we are not going to explore these two paths because already maximum is 3 and what we are getting is less. There's no chance of this path being selected. So we'll not be exploring this path, we'll not be exploring this path. So I put a cross here. Is it clear? We are not exploring this path. We are not exploring this path. because the maximum value is already 3, which is greater than this. So there's no point in exploring these two paths. So two red crosses are made here, right? So alpha value remains 3. This path remains same. Now let us explore this side now. Now come directly to the left side. Now what you have, the value as 14. So directly we assign the beta value as 14. Now what is the minimum value here? Minimum value of this node is less than or equal to beta. That is 14. Minimum value is less than or equal to 14 what we have assigned looking at this path. Now let us explore the other path. Now 14 is maximum. What we are interested is in maximum value. Alpha is 3 here and this is 14. So we can explore all the paths and get a better value here. So we explore this path again. So what is the beta value here? 5. Now because this is at min level, what we need to select? We need to select the minimum one. So now beta value instead of 14, we convert it into 5. So now beta value is 5 when you explore this path. Still it is quite good as compared to alpha value. So again explore another path. Another path is now 2. So as it is we are at minimum level. So our final beta value will be minimum, that is 2. So the min value of this node will be 2. Now the max value is already 3 and what we have here is 2. Here again 2 and this is 3. So max value will remain as 3. Is it clear? So this is the path which will give the maximum result to the player max. This is nothing but alpha beta pruning. So what we did here, there we selected the maximum and here we selected the minimum. Now to select the maximum minimum, this is the value alpha beta helped us in deciding whether you should go ahead or you should stop there and propagate the result on the upper level. I'll take one more example in detail so that the concept is more clear. Let us look at a bigger tree now. Again, max, min, and these are your leaf nodes or the terminal nodes. Now let us start. How do we start? Directly go to the depth first, to the last level at here. So what you have now directly, what you read utility value as 3. So at this node, just directly assign beta is equal to 3. So beta value is assigned as 3. Now what type of node it is? It is at minimum node, right? So what should be the minimum value of this node? Minimum value of this node should be less than or equal to, it should be less than or equal to 3. Now let us explore the other path. What other path has 4, which is greater than 3. So we are not going to change because it's a minimum level. So the minimum value of this node will be now 3. So beta value is fixed as 3. Once the beta value is fixed, we take it up and assign it to the alpha. Now we copy the beta value as it is to alpha. So at max level, alpha value is 3. Now what we need to do, we need to explore this path if we can get something greater than 3 so that we can change the alpha value. So the maximum value will be more than 3. So once you come this side, directly go to the left side, what you get is 2. So let us assign the beta value as 2. Now once you assign the beta value as 2, this is minimum. That means the minimum value of this node will be either 2 or less than 2. It will be either 2 or less than 2. But our max value is already 3, which is greater than this minimum value, which is come from this path. So what we'll do is, it is already less, so we are not going to explore this path, right? So I put a cross here. We're not going to explore this path. We directly take this, okay, alpha value as 3 is fixed. You are getting my point? What is the purpose here? To get the maximum. What is the purpose here? To get the minimum. From this minimum, what it will select is the maximum. So it already has 3 as maximum and this is 2, so it will not be selected, right? So this path will not be explored. So a red cross is put here like this path is not explored. Now, from this alpha value is fixed. So what we do is we copy this alpha value as it is as a beta value on the next level, right? As a beta value on the next level. So at this next level is min level. So we have beta, we have copied 3 as it is here. Now what will be the minimum value of this node? Minimum value of this node will be less than or equal to 3. It will be less than or equal to beta value, that is 3. So let us explore this side if we can get some value which is less than 3. So once you come this side, directly come down. What you have is 7. So just assign the beta value as 7. Remember, this is min level. We have minimum here. Now explore this path. What you have here is utility value as 8. 8 is greater than 7, so we don't change because this is a minimum value what we need. So the min value of this node is 7 and the beta value is also 7. Now once the beta value is fixed, what we'll do, we'll copy this beta value as it is to the alpha at the next level. So this 7 of the beta is copied as it is to alpha at the max level where the max is playing. Now before going down, let us compare it again further here. What node it is? It is minimum. So what minimum is already 3. Now this is max node. That means the max value of this node will be either 7 or more than 7. But here what will be selected? Minimum. That is already 3. So there is no point in going and exploring this whole path. So this whole path will not be explored and beta value equal to 3 will be fixed as min value. You are getting my point? Here, once you come down, you select the beta value as 7. You consider this 8. Because this is minimum value, you make beta as minimum, that is 7 among these two. You propagate up this value 7 and you copy this value as it is for the max, that is alpha. Right? Now once 7 is here, this is the max node. What it will have the value? It will have the value, max value, which is greater than or equal to 7. Right? But the upper level is what min. What it needs minimum of this. When it is 7, then the minimum is already 3. So why to explore this path? So this path will not be explored for the solution. So this whole thing will not be explored. So I put a cross here. Okay. Now the beta value minimum 3 is fixed here. The same thing is now propagated up and it is copied at the next level as alpha is equal to 3. Right? And remember, this is your max level. Now what we want is maximum. Now alpha is 3 here. So let us explore this side if we can get a bigger value for alpha. So come down directly and copy to this 2. So beta value will be 2. We took 2 directly from here from this path. Now this is a min node. As you can see, this is a min node. Right? Now explore the other path from the same node. The utility value is 11 here. 11 is greater than 2 and this is what is required is the minimum value. So we just keep 2 as it is. Right? So min value of this node is value of beta, that is 2. Now beta value is fixed. So let's propagate it up to the next level, that is max, and copy this beta value as it is to alpha. So this is 2. So alpha is again 2. And remember, this is your max level. Now what we'll do is we'll try to explore on the other side and see if we can get the value greater than 2 because this is max. So once you come down, directly come to the left side and what you copy is 1, right? So beta value, directly call it as 1. Now this is a min node. This is a min node. That means the minimum value for this particular node will be less than or equal to 1. But what is the max here? Max is already 2. That means this will not be considered because it is too less. So we will not be exploring this path further. So I put a cross mark here. We will not be exploring this path further. We'll stop here and alpha value will be considered as 2. And the same value will be propagated up to the next level and beta will be assigned the value of alpha. Remember again, this is the min level. Min is what? It should be less than or equal to 2. So the value of this node will be less than or equal to 2 as it is min level. Now, once you look at up max level, that means this value will not change. It will not be less. It will not be more than 2 because it's minimum level. So it will be either 2 or less than 2. But at the upper level, that is the maximum level, we already have the maximum value as 3. And this will not be considered because this is a good path, good data what they already got. So this path will not be considered. So we are not going to explore this whole path again. So this whole branch of the tree will not be explored for the solution and alpha equal to 3 will be fixed as a max value for this particular node. So what we could do, we did not explore this path. We did not explore this whole subtree. We did not explore this whole subtree either, right? So instead of exploring the whole tree, we explored only the part of the tree and we got the solution. This is the beauty of alpha beta pruning, and it does not affect the final result. Final result you get as you get applying simple minimax algorithm. The same way you get the result. Only thing is what? you don't explore all the branches of the tree, right? You cut out the branches depending on the alpha beta value. Now, if everything is perfect order, that is best complexity, then you will have the complexity as b raised to d by 2. And if you need to explore the whole tree, like if you need to explore everywhere, if you need to explore it, then it will be again a worst case, that is big of b raised to d, what we had in case of Minimax algorithm. Is it fine? Just remember, it helps you in pruning a large game tree so that you can get the solution faster, and the solution what you get is a good solution. I hope the concept is clear. If it is not clear, please go through it again and again. It's very simple. But before going through this, see to it that you already go through the video of Minimax algorithm. I hope everything is clear. If any query, you can put a message to me. Thank you.